Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of A Funny Kind of Grown Up. Today I am very excited to be going down to Southampton. My son is a dancer on P&O Arvia, and they're going to let me on the ship for the day to go and see where he works and what he gets up to. I'm only allowed on there, obviously, until it sails. If I'm caught on there and it sails, he'll get fired and I'll get kicked off in France. So I'm having a brew, waiting for my train. It's a really busy train station, so I don't think I'll be able to film on the train. But yeah, I'm staying in a Travelodge, so I'll show you the Travelodge and then give you a little tour around P&O Arvia. Hopefully it'll be sunnier than this. So I'm now on my second train. I picked it up at Manchester Piccadilly and we are heading to Bristol Temple Meads, and then from Bristol we're going to head straight over to Southampton. A bit of a longer, complicated journey. It's about 6.5 hours. But still better than driving. So I've got Good Omens 2 downloaded on my iPad. I've got a sandwich from Upper Crust and I'm going to settle in. This is the longest leg of the journey, so settling down. Oh, and swallowing a bit of sandwich. A dash there to get on the last train. There was a delay from the one coming to Bristol Temple Meads, so I just literally pitched it across Temple Meads station. Just about got on this one as it's about to set off. So this is the last one. We'll be in Southampton in about an hour and a half. Yay. So I have put my stuff away in the Travelodge room. I was going to do a bit of a room review, but it's just a standard Travelodge room, so it looks like all the other standard Travelodge rooms. I'm just walking now to see if I can find a Pizza Express so I can get some food. And also, rumour has it, there is an Ed's Easy Diner somewhere in Southampton. And Ed's Easy Diner is one of my favourite places ever to have breakfast. So I'm hoping, sorry it's a bit windy, I'm hoping to find one of those as well. Well, I've been to Pizza Express, I've had some lovely food, and I'm now back in my hotel room, and I'm just had a shower, and I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see the child tomorrow, so I'll sign off for today, and then tomorrow I will give you a tour around P&O Arvia. Ed's Easy Diner. It's not open till 11 o'clock, so it's a little bit late for breakfast, so I'm gonna go back to the hotel and get some breakfast there. Oh, for those of you that were wondering, Ed's Easy Diner is on the top floor of the West Quay shopping centre, where there's loads of other places that you can get food, but on a Sunday, bear in mind, it doesn't open until 11. I didn't plan initially on doing a room tour because it's just like it's a Travelodge, it's a bed, and excuse the mess, I have moved in, and there is bathroom. This is what it looks like. It's me in it. So it's dead straightforward. It's a Travelodge room. It's exactly what you would expect. However, it does appear to be the nearest Travelodge to the cruise terminal. And also, when I was looking for prices, it was the cheapest one. Now, bear in mind, they're going to inflate the prices because they know that there is a cruise coming in and they know that people will be staying over. So I paid £176 for 2 nights. It was a lot more expensive for the Saturday night than it was for the Sunday night. So that's to be expected. However, I've just had a lovely breakfast downstairs, which was £9.50. It's Wi-Fi for £3, which comes in really handy for me. TV with all your Freeview channels. So I would say that this would be absolutely great place to stay if you're about to go to on a cruise with any of the major cruise people. It's about a 10-minute walk to the terminus, which is where I'm going to go now to meet Toby. So Travelodge Central Southampton is where I'm staying, and just up the road, I don't know whether you can see behind me, is the West Quay shopping centre. So if you've forgotten anything that you need for your holiday, it's literally a 5-minute walk just up here. If you're looking for something to do the night before your holiday, there's a cinema. The West Quay's got loads of places where you can go and eat. I went to Pizza Express last night, but there's loads of Nando's and McDonald's and Burger King and all sorts, and they're all in one big shopping area, so you can get whatever you fancy to eat. Or you can eat at the hotel. So I have walked down from the town centre. It's taken me about 15 minutes. So from my hotel it would have been about 10 minutes. And here she is, P&O Arvia. So Toby, because his staff has managed to get me a day pass so I can wander around the ship, have a look at what goes on. And of course I'm going to take you guys with me. So let's have a look what goes on. A very brief tour around P&O Arvia. I'm on board and I'm in the theatre. This is not the theatre that Toby performs in, this is the main theatre. But down there is Toby!
Hello.
And he's giving me the grand tour. So this is stunning. I'm just going to wander around here so you can see the stage. Look at that! Isn't it nice? It's massive in here. How many does it hold, Toby?
900.
About 900 people. Well, it's a very bizarre corridor, but I like it. Looks like something out of a horror film. It's like I knew I was going to walk into a wall. That went well. Shut up, child. So we've come into the atrium. It's really busy because it's embarkation day. So there's lots of people around. You've got some Costa Coffee stuff behind us here. It's officially called the Amber Lounge. I can see there is a bar. There's somebody playing piano. It's very lovely. It's massive though, like huge. I've like been in many hotels. None of them as big as this. Background. They've got an escape room on board, which looks really cool. Toby's not done it yet, but as soon as I get a report of that, I will let you know. But yeah, look, the ship's got its own escape room. This is mental. Got a cinema on board. It's looking very, very 1950s cinema. It's very cool. We've come to have a look around 6th Street Diner. It's not actually open at the moment. A lot of things I don't think are going to be open because we are in port and it's an embarkation day. So, Toby, what kind of stuff do they do here in the 6th Street Diner?
All day breakfast, American pancakes, just very general stuff like the pancakes and the bacon and the syrup. And
Fabulous. So, we're not sure if this is included in your cruise fare or not. So, if it is, I'm going to put it at the bottom there. Where my finger is now will tell you if it's included or if it isn't. This is the Olive Grove restaurant. Again, it's not open because we're on embarkation day. But this does Mediterranean fare, and I believe it is included in your cruise fare. Looks very nice. This is the Horizons, which is seems to be a buffet-style restaurant. There's lots of people over there waiting to get into their cabins who are getting some food. Obviously, I'm not going to encroach on their privacy too much, and there's lots of kids as well, so we'll just stay over here. But again, it's very nice, it's very swish. There's a touch of luxury about everything. I thought it was important to get a shot of Nicole Scherzinger, who is the godmother of the ship. She named the ship earlier on this year. We've got one of the specialty restaurants, the Glass House here. There's loads of places to eat. I know you can get 8,000 passengers on here, but they've all got to eat somewhere, so there's loads of different restaurant choices. Through the Clubhouse Bar. It's lovely, a bit of a stage. This is where you'll do your trivia and your bingo, and we have some I don't work here, they have some kids shows on, and normally there'll be a stunning view of somewhere beautiful. Currently there's a mediocre view of Southampton, which is fine. Southampton is lovely, it's just not Spain. This is the Keel and Cow. It's like their pub version. They're going there for a beverage. There's a lot of people in there at the moment because everybody's waiting to get into their cabins. And there's loads of really cool art all over the ship as well. Some you can buy, some is just decorative. But yeah, it does, in areas it feels very modern. And then there's certain areas of like classic vintageness to it as well. And I've only seen 3 out of 15 decks so far. This is the Sky Dome. And this is Toby's office, where Toby works. So there's the main stage there with the swimming pool that they do a couple of the shows around. But yeah, Toby's just about to show me. There he is. He's just about to show me all of the wonderfulness that is the Sky Dome. Excited? We're up on deck 18. There's like a giant chessboard. There's still loads and loads of places to sit, relax, enjoy your sea days. Still on deck 18. Behind me we've got the Altitude Sports Arena and Skywalk. And over here, some small cages to put your children in, if you want to get rid of them. No, they're little golf cages, sports cages. But yeah, up on deck 18 definitely seems to be a place where you'd spend a lot of time on a sea day. Check out this infinity pool. How awesome would that be? Sailing off into the sunset, looking at yourself there. That's absolutely beautiful. And then, obviously, you can do it with a drink in your hand because there is the panorama pool bar just behind me. Still on deck 18, but we've come up to the beachcomber area, which is adults only, so it's a lot more chill. There's a little pool, there's a bar, lots of places you can sit. If you've got struggling with mobility, there's a hoist to help you get into the pool. Yeah, and there's also the retreat, which looks like it's a bit fancy and a bit swanky, and it definitely costs you money to get in. Did you know, I'm sure you did, I'm sure you knew you could get married at sea, but on the Arvia, they've actually got a specific room for you to get married in called the Ivory Suite, which is where we are right now. So yeah, no conference room, a really lovely setup, nice table, so yeah, get married on the ocean waves. Very lucky to be sat in the crew area, which is lovely. They've got little whirlpools, they've got a little swimming pool, loads of place for sitting in the sun. The ship itself is beautiful and it's massive. I've done about 15,000 steps already today, just sort of mincing around, having a look at things. There's so many places to eat, so many places to sit and relax, so many places to be entertained. It looks like a fantastic ship, and it looks like somewhere where you're not going to fall short of something to do, eat, somewhere to sit. It looks like an amazing ship. I'm only sad that I'm going to have to get off at 4 o'clock and it's going to leave here without me. But yeah, even the crew areas seem really nice. I know it's a new ship, so it's not going to look old and battered like some others. But yeah, it's beautiful, really nice. Well, I've just got off. I won't say disembarked because I didn't properly embark, but I've just got off the Arvia after having to spend a lovely few hours with Toby. The facilities are beautiful. It's very, very modern, but almost done in like a vintage style. So it's beautiful use of lighting and pictures. And I mean, 4 hours is not long enough to wander around there. We had some beautiful food in Taste 360, which is in the Sky Dome. We had a lovely cocktail from the Sky Dome bar and sat on the promenade deck and watch the world go by for a little bit. It's a great ship. I've had nowhere near enough time to explore it, but I'm hoping to give you a bit of a flavour of what it's about. So I'm going to head back to my hotel now, and then I'll be going home in the morning. Well, that was a long day, but I finally made it back home. 3 trains, and a guy with a chainsaw sat next to me on a table, which was slightly concerning, but still alive, so I'm taking that as a win. So I've had a lovely time on P&O Arvia. I'm only jealous that I don't actually get to go on an actual cruise, but I have been sent a video of one of Toby's shows. So it's quite long, so I'm not going to put the whole thing on, but I will put a few snippets in so you can say this is the Sky Dome team of the P&O Arvia on the current contract. And so I'm going to leave you to watch that. And until the next exciting thing happens, I will try and remain a funny kind of grown-up. See you later.